Hi, Storyteller Squad. Welcome back to another episode of That's a Starbucks Legacy. So, the last episode was so chaotic, and yeah, Tanisha went to a university party with the twin guys, and let's just say things got very spicy. And yeah, she partied hard and had the best time. And Waylon ended up actually asking her to woohoo. And so she went for it, even though she decided to be in an official relationship with Riker. And so, yeah, things were very complicated. Riker still has no idea that that happened. And Tanisha actually had to end up coming home really, really late, coming back to the university housing in her towel. As you can see, she's actually wearing it right now. She lost her clothes because somebody stole her clothes at the party. Which was a prank, I guess, because she wasn't very good at tapping the beer kegs and all of that. So I think somebody just wanted to prank her and be funny. So, but yeah, she's over here in her towel and she's actually hungry. So she is going to have to come downstairs and eat something. But university is going to be starting soon. So she's definitely going to have to look into actually working on her homework. So she has class in a couple of days. She has Counting to Infinity, Mathematical History in 2 days. So that class is going to be at 9:30 a.m. And then the other class she'll have is Industrial Evolution and Revelation. And that is at 3 p.m. to 4:25 p.m. And then her other class is Immigration and Movement, and that's at 1:30 p.m. to 2:55 p.m. So yeah, she's already got her new class schedule. And it says here she's got a GPA of an A, and I'm so proud of her. Like, you know, Tanisha has been kind of a girl who, like, in high school never really cared about school, but she did manage to graduate high school because she wanted to make her parents happy. So yeah, she worked really hard at the end of high school just to graduate, and look at her now. She's like going to university and like acing it, and I'm so happy for her. But we're gonna actually have her come downstairs and get her some food. And oh my gosh, the boys are gonna see her in her towel. If they're even here, oh my gosh, Waylon's still gone. Waylon's still at the party. Well, it looks like the party lasted a lot longer than planned. But where is Riker? Riker's actually over here. Riker, what are you doing? Riker's over here doing his homework. He's over here sitting and watching the Foxbury little university party going on here. So this is like an official university hangout party type thing. And the ones that are like more scandalous are the ones that the students actually plan that the university has no idea about, which is the one that happened in the last episode. But this is organized by the university. As you can see, the mascot's over here, and there's a couple students here talking about everything. And yeah, they're just kind of hanging out and having some food and stuff. So yeah, Riker is keeping his promise like he did in the last episode. Tanisha pretty much got really mad at him for being on probation when he, needs to be studying harder. So she told him that if he doesn't get his grades together and get to, like, not being on probation, then she's gonna not have anything to do with him, and they're not gonna be able to continue at university because he'll be gone. So he's getting to work at it, and I'm so proud of him that he's keeping to his word. So yeah. But Waylon over here, oh my gosh, what are you doing, Waylon? Waylon is feeling so excited. He's actually really happy about that first woohoo he had with her, and I mean, he's gonna have to just like leave it alone because she's a committed girl now. She is very committed to Riker. So this says over here, always faithful. If in a committed relationship, Tanisha will refuse romantic advances from Sims who are not her partner. So that means that she is not going to have anything with him from now on unless her and Riker actually, break up. So yeah, and then I changed that trait, but I kept the other ones that were needed for this generation. I kept self-assured, and I actually did change hot-headed just because the game told me to, and that's okay to do. I wanted to mention that if that happens and you all are playing That's So Starbucks Legacy or any of the other Legacy challenges that I have made, then if something happens in the game and they want to change their personality trait, you can do it if it fits the storyline. So keep that in mind. I do that with mine, so that's not a problem. So yeah, she's actually really cheerful with her life now because she's doing so well in her job in university. But girl, this is not a good look for you going downstairs with your towel. Your butt's gonna be hanging out and everything. And there's a couple of students here who you don't really know that well, and that's gonna be one way to greet them. Your whole freaking buttocks hanging out. Jeez, girl, like, make sure you keep your front not showing. Like, oh my gosh, she's literally tucked this towel so well. Like, it's not showing anything, but earlier I had to make sure that I angled the camera right where it wouldn't show her cooch. So yeah, there's that. But I am gonna try to have her get dressed here soon, because I do want her to kind of work on some university homework. She said it stinks in here. Well, girl, you need to clean out the old food. Like, why are you letting it go like that? You know the boys are not gonna clean it out. Okay, she getting her a bite of pizza. We know this girl loves pizza more than anybody. So she getting her pizza, and she's actually really tired, which makes sense because she'd been out all night woohooing and stuff. So I am gonna maybe have her take a nap and watch her fall asleep here in her towel. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be insane. Okay. Well, I think I might have Riker come over here in a minute, because I do want them to actually maybe go on a date. I think that'd be sweet because they're not starting university yet. So it's not going to be their second term for another couple days. So I do want them to go on an official date. I think that'd be really, really cute. I think we're probably going to go maybe to the bar or something. So that's my plan for this episode, is for them to just go and have some time together. And Waylon, what are you doing? What are you doing, Waylon? Okay, he's over here going to get him... Oh, he's gonna clean up? Well, for once y'all are gonna clean up. We've had to do it ourselves. Okay, he said, you know, this place is stinky. I guess I need to clean this up. I'm so glad Waylon's actually seeing that for once. So he's gonna go and clean all this stuff up. And he actually did have woohoo with another girl other than Tanisha in the last episode. It was actually off screen. It was with this lady right here, which I think she might be a university teacher. So, because she actually has a spouse, and he was literally woohooing with her. That is crazy. Like, Waylon has no boundaries whatsoever. So I think that Tanisha, you know, kind of realized that even though she thought Waylon was attractive, that, like, she was not into him like that, because she just realized that she wanted a real relationship. She wanted somebody she could have a future with, even though it's been fun to be non-committal and everything and kind of explore her sexuality, which she knows she's bisexual now because of her endeavors with women. So, like, she just wants, like, a real thing now, and she sees that in Riker, that they can have that kind of relationship. Whereas Waylon just goes, hooks up with somebody, next minute breaks up with them, and just doesn't call them, and she doesn't want that in her life, you know? She's being very serious about her future now, and she thinks that, you know, the best thing to do for herself and her future is to have somebody that wants something real. Oh, look at her. She wants to go ahead and do her homework. Girl, I am so proud of you for being that motivated with it, but we need to go ahead and get you into some different clothes. Like, this towel is not working, okay? Like, no. We're gonna have you actually go and change your clothes. So, we're gonna have her grab her new set of clothes from her room, and then we're gonna come down here. We're gonna take her a nice shower. She needs to actually pee, though. So, I am gonna have her go pee here in a minute. Maybe she should pee before she showers, because, I mean, we don't want her to pee on herself in the shower. Not that it would really matter, but we're gonna go and, oh my gosh, she can take a pregnancy test. Girl, did your birth control actually not work this time? It's been so good to her for the last few parts, her going and woohooing like several different times, but maybe this time it didn't work. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think it might not have worked. So, girl, no, you do not need any more pepperoni pizza. Go take a pregnancy test. Okay, she's gonna go take this test. Oh gosh, girl, please do not flash us. Okay, all right, let's see what the test says. I'm very curious what it's gonna say, which I kind of already know what it says, but, yeah, she is pregnant. So, Tanisha is pregnant. And I think she's actually excited about it, which I know that's kind of crazy because the last pregnancy she had, she was not excited and she ended up having an abortion because she just wasn't ready for a pregnancy yet and wasn't ready to be a mom. And so now it says Tanisha is pregnant. There's going to be a new addition to this household. So yeah, she is pregnant and she's actually pretty happy about it this time. But it's a little inconvenient though because she's still in university housing, and how's she gonna be able to continue here if she's in that situation? So yeah, Tanisha's pregnant. But this says who's the other parent? Question mark. Tanisha has woohooed with several possible impregnators recently and isn't sure which one is related to her child. So, girl, in the last episode, you woohooed with a couple different guys, and they both happen to be brothers, twin brothers. So either one could be the father. Comment down below who you think's the father. Do you think that Waylon's the father? And Waylon is the non-committal twin and the one that wants to be the best-selling author. So, or do you think that it's Riker's baby? He's the one that actually wants to be a fisherman, and he is a love bug. So, yeah, let me know down below what you think. Do you think it's actually, her boyfriend's baby, Riker? Or do you think it's his twin brother's baby, Waylon? So, girl, either way, we're going to have to make some arrangements because you can't be having a baby at university. This says a child on the way from Woohoo. Tanisha wants children and is happy to know one is on the way. And she's also hungover from drinking last night. Well, girl, I feel you. I totally get you. That must have been hard. But we're going to go ahead and have her quit her birth control because now that she's pregnant, I think that can actually harm the baby. So we're going to stop that for now. But yeah, she's pregnant and it looks like she might be getting a little baby bump. Okay, girl, we need to go ahead and take a shower, take care of yourself a little bit. Okay, she's gonna go take her shower and just make sure that she's all cleaned up and everything. Tanisha's now in her first trimester and should schedule her first prenatal. Okay, we're gonna have to do that real soon, but I think we should probably talk to the possible father whenever we kind of know a little bit more. I don't think we should say anything just yet. Okay, it's time for her doctor appointment. Well, I guess we should probably go right now just to kind of make sure the baby is okay. But look at her, she's got a little bit of a baby bump going on already. It's so cute. So yeah, she's gonna go to her doctor visit. Let's go ahead and go on the phone. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to Deep Indigo. We're going to go to Healthcare Services, and we're going to contact her OBGYN. Oh, okay, let's go and try that again. Let's go and get on our phone and go to Healthcare, and we're going to try to talk to our gynecologist and see if we can get us a visit to them. This says go to the doctor. Where is the gynecologist, though? I thought there was an option for that. Let's go to the doctor. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Let's go to the obstetrician. I know she should probably go to her gynecologist too to make sure everything's okay with all that as well, so she can have this baby. And she also needs to go to her obstetrician to check on the baby. So maybe we should do both, but I don't think she can afford both. She has like 27,000 simoleons right now because she's here with the boys. They gave her a little bit of money because like they all are kind of together with money at the moment because they're both in the same household. But like regularly, she only has like maybe 12,000 simoleons. So, we're gonna go to the obstetrician. I know that she would probably go to the gynecologist to get a pap smear and all that to kind of check over her stuff to make sure it's okay, but we can do that later on. I think we gotta prioritize the baby first to make sure the baby's growing and make sure her health is okay to have a baby. So we're gonna go do that. So, no, we are not bringing Riker or Waylon right now. We are literally gonna go by ourselves, and then we're gonna take a paternity test and figure out who the father is. But I kind of actually want to keep it a secret who the father is. I really want her to not tell the actual father unless it is Riker's baby. So, like, if it's Riker's baby, I feel like she is going to tell him. oh, we're having a baby, let's move into an apartment together and go to university together at the same time. And then if it's Waylon's baby, I think she's gonna lie to Riker and say, hey, the baby's yours, and it's gonna be a whole big thing because, yeah, I just see her, doing that because she wants things to work out well with Riker. And if she's pregnant with Waylon's baby, that's not gonna work out. But hopefully it's Riker's baby so they can have a, happy family type thing going on for the most part. Oh my gosh, she's over here talking to these random people. Okay, well, let's go check on the boys and see how they're doing. He's over here tired. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that he's okay and he's not gonna pass out in front of all these people. So he's just talking to a couple of these students and getting to know them a little bit better, maybe trying to ask for some tips about studying because he needs to do better in school for Tanisha and himself. And Waylon, where are you? Waylon's actually over here playing video games, and he's actually playing The Sims 1, which is so funny. So yeah, he's over there doing that. Okay, she's back from her gynecologist, her obstetrician visit. So this says, Baby and Tanisha both are looking great. Just keep doing what she's doing. Okay, perfect. We're all good to go. The baby is fine. So I think we need to also go and actually have her go to another doctor. We're gonna go and we're gonna actually, let's see. Are we gonna go find out the baby's gender in this episode, or are we gonna wait? I think I kind of want to wait till she's in her second trimester and we actually are doing a little bit better as far as knowing who the father is. Decide on preferred baby names. We should probably go... I thought there was an option on here to go to find out who the father is. Do we have to go and click on the father and actually do that? No, here it is. Okay, we need to go ask a psychic about other parent. Okay, so we're gonna go to the psychic since she doesn't have enough money to actually pay for a paternity test. She's gonna go to a psychic instead to kind of tell her who the father is and whether this is like a real thing or not. I don't know. I don't know if psychics can actually do this or not. I don't know how much I believe in psychics. I mean, I like a little supernatural in my life here and there. I like a little tarot card reading, but I don't think I would go to a psychic to find out the father. I think I would literally go to an actual paternity test place and get it done. But she's gonna go and ask if Riker is the father of the child. So, girl, go ahead. I know you want some pepperoni pizza. This has all been kind of a lot to deal with considering you're in university, but she's gonna go to the psychic and hopefully the psychic's gonna be right about this. I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think that the psychic's gonna tell her the truth about who the father is, or you think that the psychic doesn't really know? Let me know what you think. But Waylon's over here. He's gonna go play his violin. And, I think he has an interest in music too, because he's been playing this violin quite a lot. I think he kind of has a background in music. Maybe he played violin as a child, and that was kind of how he, was, like, that was what his parents wanted him to do, I guess. That was how he was supposed to act. Like, his parents probably put him on stage and stuff, but maybe he didn't really like that very much. So he wanted to get into being an author instead. And Riker, I feel like has always been kind of a loner until he actually got to meet Tanisha, and he did kind of have a thing with Luana as well. Like, he never had a three-way till that day, so that was kind of exciting for him to get to branch out and get to have something with more than one woman. But now he's a one-woman man and he wants Tanisha, so hopefully this baby is his, because we want to have a really good relationship with Riker in university from here on out and then get married to him one day. So fingers crossed that this baby is actually his. Okay, girl, what's the results? So this says over here, psychic revelation. The spirits never lie. The sim you asked about is not the one who fathered your child. Oh my god. So Riker's not the father of the child. Oh my gosh, no! Girl, this man in here, his brother, is the father of your child. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say about that, but this says over here, certainty acquired from paternity test. Now Tanisha knows for sure who the father of her child is. And this says spirits have spoken from paternity test. Now Tanisha knows a little more, and none of the prospective other parents of her child know anything. This is a great advantage if any damage control is needed. So she's thinking maybe she should just tell Riker that he's the father and avoid any issues, because she's had enough drama in university and outside of it. So yeah, I think she's gonna probably not tell Waylon that he's the father and actually tell Riker that he's the father. So we're gonna go on a date with Riker, and we're going to tell him that he is the father of the child and lie. So Tanisha and Riker headed off to Hot Topic. She actually needs some new clothes because her clothes are getting stretched out because she has a baby belly now. So this is going to be kind of a way that she's going to tell Riker about it. So she told Riker that she wanted to head off to Hot Topic to pick out some new clothes, and she wanted him to help her. So this is Hot Topic, and it's a really cool build. I did actually build my own Hot Topic, but I liked this one better. And I don't know if I had the CC for the other one that I actually built myself, so I put this one down instead. So here it is, and it's full of stuff. Look at this. I mean, the mannequins don't have outfits on, but I think the mannequins are a little bit glitched. So yeah, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna look for some stuff. We're gonna come in here with Riker. Let's go in here and kind of browse a little bit. So she's like, Riker, thank you for coming with me. And he's like, of course. He's like, babe, you know I wouldn't, miss a chance to like hang out with you. She's like, yeah. She's like, I know this isn't the date that you were thinking of, but I hope we can still have fun. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I think Hot Topic's a cool place to go. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna look around. Let's go and like browse. Let's go and see if we can just go and look at clothes. Let's just act like we're gonna go over here and look at clothes. And I'm gonna have Riker actually come over here and look at some stuff too. He might want to pick himself out something, like one of these looks cool. Yeah, he's just gonna look around a little bit. And she's gonna go and say, Riker, do you like this over here? This shirt looks cute. He's like, yeah. He's like, that looked nice on you. And she's like, I just want to get some t-shirts because, this outfit I'm in right now, it might be a little stretchy, but it is getting a little bit too stretched out. He's like, oh. He's like, why is that? Why is it getting all stretchy? She's like, I don't know. I just feel like I've gained a little bit of weight. I've been eating a lot of pizza, I guess. And he's like, well, that's okay. You're beautiful anyway. And she's like, oh, thank you. So, we are going to try to be a little bit more blunt with him, because obviously he's not getting the message that she's pregnant. So she's gonna be like, Riker, I gotta talk to you about something. So, she's gonna be like, Riker, I actually brought you here to kind of talk to you about something important. And he's like, what? He's like, I thought we were picking out clothes for you. I thought you wanted to get some new clothes for this term. And she's like, yeah, but like, I was trying to drop hints that I am actually pregnant. He's like, you're pregnant? She's like, yeah, I actually brought the test in my purse. So yeah, I'm pregnant. I took a couple of tests and yeah, I'm having a baby. He's like, we're gonna be parents? That's really cool. He's like, but we're in university. How's that gonna work? And she's like, I thought maybe we could like, you could like move in with me in San Sequoia and we could actually like, do university from home. And he's like, I'd be down with that. That'd be cool. He's like, so happy. Look at him. He's like, I can't believe we're gonna be parents. Like, I didn't think I'd get to be a parent this soon. But, like, I'm excited. I'm pretty excited, babe. Like, we're gonna be parents. And she's like, I know. She's like, I wasn't really expecting to be a parent this soon either. The last pregnancy I had, I didn't go forward with it, didn't go through with it. But I actually am really happy about this one. And he's like, I'm the father. So this is not a joke. I'm the father of the child. She's like, of course you are. She's like, I haven't woohooed with any other guy lately. Like, I've only been woohooing with girls, you know this, because I've been trying to explore that side of me. And he's like, oh yeah. He's like, that's true. He's like, so so I'm the dad. Wow. He's like, this is a lot to take in right now, but I'm really happy, and I hope that you find the clothes that you need to kind of help your baby belly. And she's like, yeah, she's like, me too. I hope Hot Topic has some cute stuff because I want to look like a really beautiful mom in my Hot Topic merch. And he's like laughing. He's just like so happy looking at this test. He's like, I love you. He's like, we're gonna do this together, okay? I'm here with you. I know it's gonna be hard going through university with a child in your belly, but I'm gonna be here every step of the way. We're gonna go to the gynecologist routinely. We're gonna, get stuff for the baby. We're gonna work it out. And she's like, okay. She's like, I'm glad. Oh, look how cute. Oh, they're hugging and they're celebrating. They're kissing. Oh, look at them looking at the test. This is so cute. I love it. I love that Riker's all supportive, but he has no idea that this baby is actually his brother's. She is literally lying to him. So guess who's at Taco Bell at 9 o'clock at night? Tanisha. So literally she didn't have to work today. I think she might have worked. I can't remember. It says she has work in 3 days. So yeah, I think she probably didn't work earlier today. Even if she did, she would have taken off because she probably wasn't feeling too well considering she got drunk last night and is pregnant. So she's here with Riker. They just decided to go to Taco Bell to take advantage of her coupons that she has. She gets to have tacos for a lower price because she works here. So we're going to actually go over here and get some tacos. Okay, well, let's have them come over here and sit down. We're going to come have them sit maybe over here. This is fine. We're going to go to a table. She's like, Riker, I hope you don't mind, but we're going to have tacos tonight. He's like, that's cool with me. He's like, I like Taco Bell. It's pretty good. And he's over here kicking his soccer ball. Oh, he needs a little bit of exercise. I guess he's really energetic after finding out he's going to be a dad, which is all a lie. I'm sorry to say, Riker. But, yeah, she's like, can we get a couple of tacos? I am pregnant and hungry. And she's like, yeah, of course. She's like, here, why don't y'all come sit over here? This table's clean. She's like, thank you. And so Riker's going to go sit down. We're going to go ahead and order. Let's go ahead and order. She's like, are you feeling okay and everything? I know that you took off work. She's like, yeah. She's like, I am in my first trimester still, so I'm trying to get the hang of everything with being pregnant. I'm so happy that lady's checking on her, because at least somebody at her work cares. I think her boss would probably care, because he's a pretty good boss. He's been really good about giving her a promotion and stuff. But, like, this lady is the one working right now, so it's really cool to see her actually care about her and her pregnancy. But we're going to get some soda. We're going to get some sodas for both of them. They're probably going to get, like, Coke or something. And then we're going to go and get maybe... we're going to get some tacos. Ooh, fish tacos sound good. Let's get fish tacos for her. And then I think he would probably want maybe a bean and cheese burrito. Okay, so they're going to get some sodas and some tacos and bean and cheese burrito. Okay, so she's like, so Riker, are you sure you're going to be okay with, like, moving into San Sequoia? I know that's kind of a big step. And he's like, it's okay. He's like, I'm excited I'm going to be a dad. It's very new and exciting. I actually wanted to be a dad for a while. I didn't want to go to university, so I was hoping that I'd settle down and get to meet somebody, and turns out I did, even though I did go to university, so it's all working out really well. She's like, yeah, she's like, I mean, I wasn't excited about being a mom there a while ago, but now I'm, like, really excited. Like, when I found out that I'm pregnant, like, I don't know, there just came this excitement that I didn't have before whenever I was pregnant before. And he's like, really? She's like, yeah. She's like, it might just be us. It might just be the way we are that's kind of making me feel that way. And he's like, aw. He's like, that's really sweet, babe. It's like, I'm so glad that we both are on the same page and that we both want a family. And I think moving's going to be great. He's like, you get to go back home. Aren't you excited? She's like, yeah. She's like, that's going to give me an opportunity as well to get to figure out this thing about my parents' murder. And he's like, yes. He's like, and I'm going to be here to help you with everything. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm happy. I'm happy about that. I'm actually checking online to see if my friend actually messaged me because she's been looking into some stuff as well about the murder. And he's like, well, I need to actually help you too, so let me go and look online about how to be an investigator, because I need to get my investigator cap on. And she's like, you're so funny, Riker. Aww. Well, I love that Riker wants to not only help her with the pregnancy and be here, but he also wants to help her figure out everything with her parents' murder, which is so sweet of him. He's such a good guy, and I feel so bad that Tanisha's literally lying to his face about him being the dad. So, yeah, but I'm happy that they're at least getting their food this time. Maybe because Tanisha's been such a good employee, that's why they got their food. Because last time her and Yuritsa came here and they didn't get nothing at all. So I'm glad they're actually getting some food this time. But, yeah, I'm really excited for them to actually move to San Sequoia. She's going to get to go back home, and I know it's going to be a lot of emotions for her going back to her hometown and everything, and Riker moving in, but it's going to be really nice, I feel like. It's going to be a great way for them to bond before the baby gets here. Riker and Tanisha are both very satisfied in their relationship, which is very cute. And what's this say? Nobody needs to know, just us. They whisper seductively. Oh, looks like he wants to go and woohoo. He's like, so babe, after we have our tacos and burrito, you want to go and woohoo somewhere? I know this hotel where we can go. And she's like, oh, Riker, you want to get dirty with me? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you know, I don't know if it's just the way that we're going to get to be a family, or if it's the fact that I found out I'm a dad, but I'm super horny right now, because, like, just these emotions of, like, feeling like what I wanted is going to happen soon. I'm just really in the mood and, you know, very attracted to you right now. And she's like, well, I didn't know that me being a little bit round would make you that horny. And he's over here like, oh, it does. He's like, I love kids. Like, I've been wanting a kid for so long. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, we can go back to university housing and go and woohoo if you want to. He's like, okay. He's like, yeah. He's like, I just thought the hotel would be a little more private because my brother, you know, is at the housing. She's like, yeah. She's like, that's true. Congratulations, Riker has taken his first steps on his culinary journey. Oh, that's cool. He's learning new recipes. But, like, Riker wanted to actually go and have a more private, intimate time. But she's, like, not caring. She doesn't care to actually go and woohoo at the housing. So, I don't know. Let's see if they could actually go to a hotel. I kind of want to do that. I haven't done that in a while. So, we're going to go ahead and pay for our food. I think that he would definitely pay for the food. So, I think she would be like, Riker, I can use my coupon and we can get a discount. He's like, it's okay. He's like, this is our first date and, you know, you're pregnant. I really want to pay for this food. And she's like, oh, that's really sweet of you. He's like, of course. He's like, I love you. Okay, so he's paying for the check, and now we're going to head off to the little hotel. So he's like, so do you want to go to the hotel or do you want to go back to the housing? I know that you've been going through it. You know, just finding out you're pregnant is a lot, I bet. She's like, yeah, I mean, my feet hurt and my back a little bit, even though I'm not in my second trimester. My body's just aching a little bit and I'm having a little bit of nausea, but, like, not that bad. So if you want to go to the hotel and be, you know, really, you know, in private, then that's fine with me. He's like, okay. He's like, well, let's get in the car and head off there. And she's like, okay. So, yeah, it looks like they're going to go to the hotel because Tanisha's feeling okay. So they're going to come over here to the Love Hotel. And this is a very well-known hotel. This is literally in Ciudad Enamorada, Mexico. So, yeah, they're going to come over here and they're going to rent a room to woohoo with each other. So, it's going to be $40. Oh my gosh, Riker, that is a very cheap motel. Like, I have watched Hotel Hell, and those hotels on there are very sketchy and have bugs and all kinds of, like, things on the sheets, like dirt and crap, and we're going to a motel that's $40. That doesn't seem like a good price. That seems, like, very cheap. So, they're gonna go over here and woohoo, and I guess we're gonna have to, like, take a good shower afterwards because this hotel seems like it's very sketchy and shady, so I don't know. Riker has some very low standards, it seems like. Oh my gosh, no wonder she was able to lie to him about the pregnancy. Oh my gosh, this guy's so gullible. He will literally fall for anything, including going to a hotel that he thinks is amazing that's actually only like a probably 2-star motel. Look at them. They're woohooing in one of these rooms. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Well, it looks like it was a really good time. I guess, $40, it was worth it then. uh, well, okay. I think they're done now. Oh gosh. What the heck? There's a freaking werewolf over here. Oh, damn. Okay, we need to stay away from that werewolf because we need to, not get hurt tonight. Looks like all the supernatural beings are out tonight. Okay, well, we better hurry up, okay? Hurry. Oh, gosh. Okay, I think he's gone anyway, so we're gonna be okay. Alright, how was that, you two? Let me see. So this says over here that, that was a really good woohoo. From spectacular woohooing, completely satisfied. Nothing is more satisfying than some nice woohoo. So he enjoyed it, and how does she feel about it? Oh, she felt the same exact way. So, yeah, and what's this say over here? Secretly desired, excited by hidden intimacy, being their secret feels incredibly thrilling. Wait, what? Wait, so I thought that Waylon knows that y'all are in a relationship. Does nobody else know? Girl, what do you mean, hidden intimacy? Are you talking about you and Waylon? Oh my gosh, she's not even talking about Riker. She's talking about her and Waylon. She's talking about the fact that she is hiding what happened yesterday. Girl, not you being excited about having Waylon's baby when your boyfriend is over here. Oh my gosh, that's his brother. That is literally his freaking twin brother. You're pregnant with his baby and you're excited about the secret of it all? Girl, there's something wrong with you. I would be a total mess if that was me. But she's all excited, she's all flirty, and he's over here, what's it say? Thrill seeker loves the secrecy. The forbidden element drives you wild. So, he's excited about a totally different secret. So, nobody at university knows that she's pregnant but him. And so he thinks that's so exciting to be having a university pregnancy when you're not allowed to have a baby at university. You're going to be kicked out. So that's exciting for him because he's actually a taboo temptation. That's one of the modded traits he has. He loves forbidden pleasures and call their name. So he loves when things are very taboo. And I mean, it's more taboo than he realizes. She's literally carrying his brother's child. So I don't know how he'd feel about that though, finding that out. But she's excited because she knows that this is actually Waylon's baby when he has no idea. So yeah, but they had a great time at the motel. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to the university housing and I'm gonna have them get settled in. They had an amazing date. They went to Hot Topic to look for clothes. She announced her pregnancy to him. And then they went to Taco Bell to get some cheap tacos. And then they went to this motel all the way across God knows where to go and woohoo. So, yeah, needless to say, it's been a very fun part. And I'm really enjoying the Starbucks Legacy. When I wrote this, I was really enjoying the writing part of it. But I never knew that I'd enjoy the gameplay out as much as I do. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun just playing the gameplay and seeing how everything's happened with Tanisha. And, yeah, let me know what you're thinking about it. Honestly, I am really enjoying it. It's, been one of the funnest legacies I've played since Never Get Bored. Yeah, I just really, really love it. And, like I said, if you all want to play it, it's always down below the challenge rules. So I'd love to see more of you play it with me. It'd be really exciting to see your pictures, to see your videos, your streams. But yeah, Tanisha's definitely got herself in some hot water. And I am really excited to see how it plays out. I'm excited to see her and Riker move out together, back to her hometown. And, get settled in and find out the gender of this baby and the number. So yeah, I'm also going to need to know, how many she's having because we need to prepare. We need to prepare a room for this baby or babies because, honestly, I don't know if she's going to have room in her old house. We're going to have to wait and see. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. Thank you all so much for watching. I had the best time. I have been recording a lot lately just because of all the updates. I've said how scared I am of them, and you never know if your game's going to break or not, especially the way I play the game. So yeah, I've been recording quite a lot, so it's been really, really fun. But thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new to join the Storyteller Squad. Leave all your comments down below about Tanisha and Riker, about the secret pregnancy, about the fact that she's pregnant with Waylon's baby when she told Riker that he's the dad. So yeah, I will speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.